Content warning can be found in the description. Viewer discretion is advised.
Welcome to the world of Aram. My name is Dean Balter, and I'm going to be your DM for today. And I am joined by...
Hey everybody, I'm Chase Dixon. I am the voice of Axon of the Golden Fang. And my fun fact for this week is more so about the Homeland, where Axon comes from. So he's from Antera. It's a land to the north of our current setting. And as opposed to normal lion prides, which numbers only really go from like 10 to 15, the Leonins prides are much, much larger. Specifically, the Golden Fang, at its like lowest after some battles that the pride had been involved with, was as low as 90, but they usually sit anywhere between 150 members to 200. The pride is made up of multiple families, and the head of these families all have political sway within the pride to make decisions on what the pride does moving forward, where they go, what they do, and stuff. However, Axon's father, Brexon, is the head of the pride, and he has a majority vote. He is 51% owner of this pride.
51%.
Insane.
Yeah. Which was supposed to be Axon's position 3 years ago, but he made some mistakes along the way.
That sounds about right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that 51% gang, you know?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah. This is to like present the pride as less of just like a group of lions that's just fucking around in some field out there, and basically like an entire village of Leonin that just travel.
Nice.
Because they're lions. They don't build shit.
Yeah. So do they do like most of their... I'm assuming they just go around hunting and stuff, right, for food?
Yeah, but weirdly enough, the only government body that has been constructed in the Golden Fang, at least, is a tax organization that comes in and takes a percentage of everyone's hunt.
I was going to ask if they had like a wildlife conservation branch where they're like, hey, you guys have hunted too much here. We got to move to the next spot.
No,
if we're going extinct.
If anything, there's a wildlife extermination facet where they're just schwacking everything. Because imagine 200 Axons that are always hungry. That's a lot of meat.
Damn, that'd be a lot of chickens.
A lot of chickens.
Hey, everyone. I'm Kent Rawlings. I'm playing Vexos Nightshade, a rogue warlock multiclass. Fun fact about Vexos today is he actually extremely loves opera music. When he became an assassin a long time ago, he became very, very good at it. And to kind of keep things interesting, he would start timing his assassinations up right with the climax of opera music, just to keep it interesting.
Is he basically D&D John Wick? That's the vibe I'm getting.
I mean, yeah, he's similar. You know,
that's badass. Would you be upset if I started calling him the Baba Yaga?
No.
All right.
When you said climax, I just thought he was jerking off while he was like holding a crossbow, like ready to shoot someone. Just like
What
He's edging his
Bro,
kill.
Jacobson's on some other shit today.
what's his favorite opera music?
He really loves the Lord of the Rings opera track. No, I don't know. He doesn't really know opera music too well. He just loves the sound of it. So he just like puts some random shit on and fucking he's like, all right, cool. And then right when he thinks it's about to just and then that's when he does it. But sometimes he mistimes it. So it's taken a little while to kind of get down. You know when you're at the party, when you're at the party and the beat's about to drop and you're like, oh, and you start going into it, but the beat doesn't drop. Sometimes that happens.
I think every time you go to make a stealth kill, I'm gonna make you have to roll to see if you get it like on the bass drop.
He's just opera music just playing in his head 24/7.
Yeah. I just imagine he's behind some dude about to slit his throat, and he goes to cut it with the climax, and then he mistimes it, and as the body drops, he goes, "Motherfucker!" Every time.
Yeah. In his head, it's more. He's like very subtle. He's like you said, very John Wick. He's just like, we'll do it next time. We'll get him next time.
Hey, I am Zach Balter. I play Bruce the Bod. And a fun fact about Bruce is his name used to be Jonathan Slithers, but he was part of a guild, and after his father was assassinated, he was in fear that he might be targeted next, so he changed his name to Bruce the Bod. Bruce T. Bard, Esquire.
Do you ever go by your first name, your given name?
Oh no, nobody knows it. That's a thing of the past. Besides Thamwise.
Is there anyone in the world at the moment that would know you as Jonathan Slithers?
I guess that's up to the DM.
Everyone knows you as Jonathan Slithers. You just changed the character's name.
The next significant NPC, Jonathan. What's up, man? I haven't seen you since college.
Oh
I'm
no,
writing that down.
Hey, I'm Matt Jacobson, and I play Noctur Tenebris. An issue that Noctur has being out in the wilds of the social world is he has a huge distrust due to personal issues with his family. And he has slowly been regaining trust with Vexos. They've done a few missions together. But most other people in the world he does not trust.
Hell yeah. I think honestly, like at least for Vexos just loves Noctifer because he's just very like super calm, down to earth. He's just like this big fucking paladin that just kind of minds his own business with like, and like he just vibes with him really well because that's the same way that Vexos is.
Yeah. Well, he really just doesn't know how to like act.
Yeah.
So he's autistic.
That's fair.
No, it's more like. Yeah, he doesn't understand people's like definitions of right and wrong. Like his definitions of right and wrong don't align with everyone else's.
Like sociopath type of thing. Like he doesn't understand social constructs and
social norms and cues. Like if a girl were to hit on him, he wouldn't pick up the signs, and then he'd leave empty-handed like Bruce the Bard.
Nonsense. Hearsay.
Allegedly.
Objection.
Sir, we have you on recording.
Nope, hearsay.
Right?
Hearsay.
Objection, Your Honor.
Hey everyone, Dean Balter, and I'm today's DM. I'm going to be playing everyone except for the PCs. Interesting fact, I have been looking for a motorcycle for a while, and I think I found the one I'm going to buy. It's a Harley, so super excited.
Dean doesn't wear helmets. Crucify him.
Helmets are bad for you.
He only wears pit vipers and banana hammocks when he rides.
And as a little second fun fact, Germany's weather sucks dick. And it is almost May and it's snowing right now. So this is going to put a real damper on getting to go ride a motorcycle.
That's true. After it was recorded to be the hottest temperature ever recorded in April earlier this month. So
Yep.
I don't know. Germany just doesn't know what it wants to do.
Yep.
And the next week it'll get back to the high 70s.
Yep.
Last episode, you guys were talking to these gnomes that you just murdered a lot of their buddies. And after having some conversations and partying with them, you guys got a lot of rest, and we're all able to get a long rest in. Bruce, you are now normal sized. And also, now your giant mouse is a normal mouse.
He was a rat.
He's a rat. Get your facts straight.
Mouse, same thing, same. They're both gross. Not
the Vexos.
And now you guys are kind of like waking up in the morning, probably a little bit hungover, but pretty relaxed, and about to go start a ceremony for the burial and the after the death of all of these gnomes you just murdered. So as you guys are waking up, one of the gnomes is going to walk over to you, Bruce, and he's gonna come over, kind of tap you on the shoulder, and say,
Oh, hello. Good morning. I see you slept by yourself. There are a couple gnomes that were pretty interested, but hope you had a good restful night.
Yeah, I knew they were interested. I just wanted to, play hard to get. So that's what happened. Nothing else.
Very interesting. Well, if you want to go get all of your friends, and then we can start the ceremony, and then you guys can go leave us alone.
Yeah, I'll go do that. I'm gonna walk over to like the group or find everybody where they're at and just be like, "Hey, you guys want to get the fuck out of here? Like, I don't want to stay for this fucking ceremony. This is gonna be creepy."
I've never seen the burial of anyone I've killed. I don't know how that would feel.
Won't that upset you, Axon? Like, they're just gonna bury perfectly good food for you.
We cannot. I cannot be here for the ceremony. Have you ever gotten hunger pains before?
I feel like you always have hunger pains, Axon.
Yeah, it's like a constant state.
Well, I get them really bad in the morning and really bad when I'm looking at food. And I don't... And I think the DM might make me take damage if I have those hunger pains.
I look over at Noctifer. I'm like, hey, do you want to stay for this or you want to bounce?
I'm completely indifferent to watching their ceremony.
I don't give a fuck
might as well
about
just
these
leave.
people either.
We have better things to do.
All right, cool, Bruce. You lead the way.
All right, and that is this way, I think.
I follow Bruce.
roll a d4.
Son of a bitch. Forgot my dice. Hold on.
Oh my god.
Hey, I have a question.
That's a 1.
Okay.
Oof.
No, it's not a bad thing.
Oh,
Just
okay.
see which direction you guys are going.
Yeah.
Oh, sick. Well, so I pull out the map and I want to kind of still just look at it again, but I want to see is it detailed enough to see like where we're at now in conjunction to where we need to be going, like where the X's are?
There's not like,
Or is it like an overview of like the whole fucking world?
yeah. So it's mostly like an overview of the world.
Mm.
There are, you can see kind of like little pathways that go through the mountains, but you can't really tell. Some of the pathways are probably above ground, some are probably below ground. It's not like a super detailed map.
Gotcha.
But from the amount of walking you guys have done, and just kind of based off of like the direction that you guys have been going, you're probably about like a quarter of the way down, like the full mountain.
I got you. Is my are my land nav skills polished enough to kind of like, figure out where I'm at on the map?
Are you
Give me a
going
nature check.
to This man's trying to dead reckon us right now.
Yeah, so I'm gonna check the map and just see if I can figure out if we're going in the right direction and if there's potentially other paths leading us.
Give me a nature
that's
check.
nearby.
You can use nature.
Nature check.
Yeah, you're looking around.
Yeah, you're navigating nature.
Fair.
Or survival.
Just wasn't expecting that. Oh, I got a nat 20.
Oh, okay.
Well, I gotta say, for whatever reason, our group gets a lot of nat 20s. I don't know why, but
Yeah,
I
it's
think
been a
there's
lot.
Yeah,
5%
speak for yourself. I get a lot of nat ones.
Well,
That is true.
somebody has to take the hit. Me,
It's the
Axon, and
weakest guy in the
Vexos.
fucking party too.
So with a nat 20, you can notice that while Bruce is leading you, he's bringing you the right way down towards this mountain. And with a nat 20, I'll say that you guys can see there's a little passageway that you guys are following. You can kind of tell that that's the passageway you're supposed to be on. And there seems to be like a detail on the map, not quite a room, not quite a cave, but you just see a little opening with not even a door. There's nothing really there. You just see that there's an opening behind a wall, but it's coming up towards the way that you guys are walking.
All right, so I'm gonna tell the group and be like, hey, boys, hold up real quick. I got a map check. And then I walk up to Bruce and bring everyone together, and I tell them, I'm like, hey, one, great job, Bruce. You actually went the right way. And two, I look at the map and I show everyone that this is I would show them roughly where we are and the pathway that we're going. And then I also point to them this little hidden kind of area behind the wall. And I say, do you guys see that?
See what?
Yes.
And I point to them. Can we tell about roughly how far it is from us?
So if you guys want to keep walking, right now it's probably about, I don't know, half a mile away from you guys. It's just in the direction you guys are going. On the right, you can notice there's like a big open space somewhere in this wall, according to the map.
Okay.
But it doesn't show like a door or anything on the map or like a way to get into this open kind of cavern. But as you guys are walking there, you guys can discuss it, or you guys can walk all the way up to it and try to look at the area.
Yeah, I tell them I'm going to be like, hey, I think we should definitely check this out. It might be some sort of trap, or it could be something that someone hid some stuff in there that might be interesting. So I'm just going to keep I'm going to tell Bruce to keep walking.
All right, I'm way ahead of you. Just walks.
Literally way ahead of us,
Yeah.
like by like 50 meters.
Just starts walking.
As you guys are walking, you do hear behind you.
Oh, we're just going. Oh,
I'm gonna choose to ignore it, like I don't hear it.
I'm
I'll
gonna
look back and tell them that there are other communities that need our help. Like, I'm sorry, but we must carry on with our mission.
The most Superman thing you can say.
I'm gonna reach up and grab my tunic and pull it over my ears and just walk like this with my hands over my ears, like I'm ignoring them.
I just take off sprinting.
Well, as you guys are are just ignoring or sprinting away. You hear some solemn music going on behind you as they start this ceremony without you. And you just
we did our part.
You hear
We provided the bodies for the ceremony.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's the most important part. You can't have a ceremony without bodies.
that is true. And you hear the wailing of women crying and of children crying as they.
What does that sound like in gnome voice, Dean?
Jeez.
It's like a dying cat. Just
So yeah, you guys keep going down this corridor. What do you guys do? You guys stop at this area? You guys talk about anything or do anything on the way there?
Vexos, does it look as if this path will shorten our journey?
No. So it's not even a path. It just looks like there's like a open hole almost in the wall, but it looks like it's sealed. Like there's no entrance, no door, nothing. It looks like it's like a secret, something like behind the wall.
I am willing to enter. Just don't pick up any books.
I can't promise that, bud.
God damn it.
Especially if it's abyssal. I will 100% pick it up. No, I think we're just gonna continue walking. I'm gonna keep checking the map, making sure that we're getting closer and closer. But before we get to it, I'm gonna tell Bruce to like stop, and we should definitely inspect it before we just go in blind.
When you're doing these map checks, are you pulling your whoopee over your head and turning on your red lens, like exercising light discipline?
It's daytime.
Don't crush my dreams, okay?
You guys are in a cave, but yeah,
Okay. I walk under Axon's legs and check my map. Yeah, is that better for you, bud?
Yes, it is.
that makes more sense.
Use your fur.
I do not have my summer fur yet.
So you guys walk up, and then do you guys go up to it, or what are you guys doing?
yeah,
Let
I'm
us
just gonna
enter.
walk straight up to it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right,
All
no,
right.
you guys walk up to it, and you die. No, so you get up to this wall, and barely visible, you see some writing on the wall, almost like this was done a long time ago, and then it's been fading, and the carves into the wall of the writing is deteriorated. Does someone give me a roll, a investigation or
Ooh,
insight?
me. 16.
16. All right, so you can kind of you can see, even though it's kind of faded and it's a little messed up, it's a riddle, and on the wall,
Aw,
Is it in common? What language is it in?
it's in common,
Okay.
and it
what's
says
loud?
it says small and sleek, yet mighty and grand. I fit in your hand, but open worlds unplanned. I am not alive, but I have teeth. In turns and twists, I grant access to unseen. What am I?
It's a key.
So you say that, and the wall starts to crumble. And as it crumbles, you start seeing blue light start shining through. And once the wall completely falls down, you see 3 giant statues with blue light shooting all around them, almost like gargoyles.
I've seen Solo Leveling. I don't like where this is going.
And these 3 gargoyles have giant wings sprouting out from the back, horned heads, and giant teeth that are just almost like a shark's teeth, with rows and rows of teeth, and their mouths open. and all around them there's writing, like inscriptions and runes that are glowing blue, and bright red and bright blue flames that are on torches all around them. And do you guys walk in?
Yes.
All right, you die. No, you guys walk in, and you guys see that there's more writing, one above each of the gargoyles.
What does that
Can
mean?
any of us? Can any of us read it?
Yeah, it's all in common.
All right, I'm
What's
going
it
to read
say?
the one in the middle gargoyle. I'm going to read it.
I'll read the left gargoyle.
All right. So the one in the middle.
I ain't reading shit.
Yeah. The one in the middle, it says, I am not alive, but I grow. I don't have lungs, but I need air. I don't have a mouth. What am I?
Fire.
Fuck you. And
Fire. It was me. I said it.
You're talking to an actual pyromaniac. I'm.
so as you
That's
say
getting cut
that-
out.
As you
Yeah, no,
say
it
that,
absolutely is.
the mouth starts to shoot out some blue flames, and when the blue flames stop, there is a obsidian gemstone sitting in its mouth, and you can see it's almost like obsidian, but on the inside it is hollow, and you can see little flames dancing inside of it.
Yeah, before anybody can do anything, I go, mine, and I just take it.
Whoa! Who answered this riddle?
It was me. I said it. I said
Yeah.
it
To be
before,
fair,
but I
you
said
didn't.
it.
You didn't read the riddle, Noctifer.
I read all of them. I didn't pick a single one to actually commit to. I read all of them.
Oh yeah. So what's the left one say?
That's a good question. DM, what did the left one say?
So you grab the emerald or the obsidian.
Yep.
All right, so you grab this you grab this obsidian gemstone, and you feel a really warm, like it's really warm to the touch, and you can kind of feel like some type of warmth flow through you for a moment, and then the warmth stops, and you know that there's some type of really good energy that's coming from this stone. You can either give me an Arcana check, or you can try to bring it somewhere else for someone else to look at it.
Nope. I'm going for it. My terrible rolls.
2.
Fuck. 13.
13. So with a 13, you pick it up and you're kind of like messing with it. You feel this warmth flowing through you, and as you kind of like put your hand out, a little bolt of fire shoots out of it. And with this information, you can tell that while holding this, you can use the firebolt cantrip using
I
the
am going to kill
charisma.
so many people.
Oh yeah.
All right. If Chase is gonna, if Axon's reading the left one, I'll read the right one.
All right. So on the left, you see the gargoyle. Above it says, "The more you take, the more you leave behind. What am I?"
Nothing.
No. After you say that, a bolt of fire shoots out of the mouth of this gargoyle. And does a 13 hit?
It does not. But I'm gonna, because I haven't used this yet, I'm gonna deflect missile.
Oh, all right. Well, he shoots this flame directly at you, and as you look at it, you kind of just deflect it off. You shoot it off with your hand, and it kind of hits the ceiling. And the words glow again, just stating the same thing. in the same riddle.
The more you take, the less you leave behind.
The more you leave behind.
The more you take, the more you leave behind.
Stupid riddles. I hate riddles. Tell me what you want.
The more you take, the less you the more you leave behind.
What does the right one say?
And the right one,
Yeah, we're gonna come back to that one.
the right one says, "Boundless depths within my grasp, yet no bottom do I keep. I hold the weight of worlds, yet in your hand I sleep."
Haha, you guys got the hard ones, bitches.
I'm gonna keep it honest. I didn't listen to the right one. I'm too busy thinking about the left one.
Say the right one again.
Oh, the left one is footsteps.
And as you say footsteps, flames start going around the mouth of this gargoyle. When the flames go away, you see a pair of sneakers. But they're kind of like ninja shoes. You know what I mean? Like they're soft.
Are they Jordan 3s?
Yeah, they're Jordan 3s. I changed.
Black
my
Air
mind.
Forces.
Jordan 3s.
They're Converses.
Sponsor us, Jordan. Love your product.
Yeah, please. Yeah, I'm gonna grab them and just check them out.
All right. Put them on.
Yes.
Or do you want to put them on? Or do you want to?
I'm gonna do an Arcana check on it. I want to see what it does and who it'd be best for.
Okay. Yeah. Give me an Arcana check.
Alrighty. That's a 10.
With the 10, you can't quite tell what they do, but they're surprisingly light. Like these shoes almost feel like feathers in your hand.
Interesting. I'm gonna look at Axon and Noctifer and be like, "Hey, these there's something weird about these. They're like super fucking light. Like, can one of you guys check it out and see if you can figure out what these do?"
Yeah, I'm gonna take them and try them on. See if my big, gigantic lion feet fit in them.
This man just breaks them. Fucking just busts right out of it. He's got paws. Like, what?
Yeah, the fucking claws just rip a hole in them.
Okay, sick, Axon.
Wait, do they actually do that though?
No.
All right, cool.
As you go to put them on, they kind of like morph to your feet. And while you're kind of like walking around, there's no noise at all.
I'm going to jump as high as I possibly can and see what happens when my feet hit the ground.
All right. Roll a d10 to see how high you can jump.
In my head, he jumps like a total of 5 inches and thinks he jumps super high.
I rolled an 8.
You rolled an 8?
Yeah.
So you jump 8 feet high. And
put me in the Olympics.
Oh yeah, you're a fucking lion. You jump 8 feet high. You try to like stomp on the ground, and as soon as you hit the ground, no sound comes out.
I like these shoes. They are mine now.
Okay. Yeah, don't give it to the stealth guy.
I am over 400 pounds. You're already quiet.
Yeah, we need him to sneak around though.
You're fucking about to get in the front and just start cleaving people with paws.
Yeah, you're not the sneaky one. You charge into goblins.
That's facts. But it's okay. It's okay.
No. You are making sense. Here, have the really cool shoes.
I take him from him.
We will find you some nice shoes in the town.
Yeah,
I promise.
I would prefer something for my fists, but
Not Titanstone Knuckles, but maybe Giga Stone Knuckles.
Giga Stone Knuckles, you say? First you had my curiosity. Now you have my attention. Giga Stone Knuckle.
Thank you, Ryan.
And in the hopes of one day having something really badass to beat the shit out of my enemies with, I'm going to drop the shoes in the hands of Vexos.
I feel really bad because honestly, it was really awesome kind of watching a lion in Converse. So, and now I took that picture away from me.
AI imagery.
Yeah, I just took that away from me. But honestly, I kind of need these shoes, so I take the shoes and I put them on.
Well, as soon as you put them on, they morph to your feet, and now every step you take is silent.
Real quick, just want to point out when I Googled AI imager, and the first image that popped up, I swear to Christ, was a cat wearing sneakers. I swear to God. I'm not kidding.
Dude, they listen to us.
They fucking are listening, bro.
They know.
Obviously, this is for the viewers and not me, but can you repeat the third one again?
Yeah, I was going to ask the same thing.
All right. So the third one says,
Are you... I'm sorry, my cat just started like drooling for no reason.
oh my God.
Cats can drool.
He's trying to sleep.
So the third one, it says, boundless depths within my grasp, yet no bottom do I keep. I hold the weight of worlds, yet in your hand I sleep.
I'm going to look at the group before saying this to the statue and go, it's space, I think?
I think it's space.
Fuck it. Just be ready for a firebolt, bro.
Yeah,
I think somebody beefier should take
I'll
this
say
fireball.
space.
But how would you hold space in your hand?
All right. I see flaws in my logic here.
No, I'll say space to the statue.
All right. So you say space, and does a 19 hit?
Jesus.
Yeah.
So you say space, and a blue lightning bolt shoots out of its mouth directly at your face, doing 4 points of damage, and gives you a good old shock.
I'm gonna just kind of like wince, like, like, all right, it's not space.
Yeah, you big dumb lion. Why would you think that?
What?
All right, read it again.
Yeah, we suck with riddles.
Zach's been killing it.
Yeah.
Boundless depths within my grasp, yet no bottom do I keep. I hold the weight of worlds, yet in your hand I sleep.
See, that it's that last part that's fucking me.
Yeah.
Weight of the world.
You guys are thinking way too hard about this.
Well, yeah, but that's how
what
riddles.
riddles do.
Yeah, pat yourself on the back. It was a good riddle. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, Dean, if I Googled this real quick, would the answer pop up?
I don't know, maybe.
Probably. It's probably like a super common riddle.
Yeah, and we're just idiots. Boundless depths, huh? Real deep hole we're talking.
Yeah, but there's no bottom that it keeps.
I really thought I had something with space there.
Yeah.
Falling forever. What was the part about? What does it do when you hold it in your hand?
It sleeps.
It sleeps. Well, there goes my idea.
Yeah, it's the last part that's throwing a wrench in like every idea.
As you guys are sitting here, the ground beneath you starts to tremble a little bit. Nothing too crazy.
Oh, man.
Not another rock. Not another rock. Not another rock.
Another rock.
Oh, God. I'm not even trying to help with the riddle. Vexos is actually just running back and forth, just testing his new sneakers out. You know, like little kids do at fucking shoe carnival when their mom tells them to go see if they can run fast. I have no idea. I suck at riddles. Always have.
Yeah, I'm not.
But I'm 1 for 1.
We cannot leave this. We cannot leave this place until we.
I know.
Until we
I
figure
know,
this out.
Lion Man. Think.
All right.
I am going to go into a meditative state and try to look within myself to find the answer.
Give me an insight check.
Absolutely.
Do we have a cell phone? Can we phone a friend?
There's no fucking way.
You can try to phone fucking Thrin.
Samwise.
Natural 20.
Oh my god!
I swear to God, I'll take a picture of it if you want.
Yeah, you know what? Take a fucking picture. Jesus
All right,
Christ! There's been like 4 nat 20s in this episode.
I hit one.
Right before I rolled, I was like, you know how cool it would be if I rolled a natural 20 right now?
These obsidian dice are my lucky dice.
Okay,
It's actually funny.
one more time. Not the last time.
Obsidian.
Say the riddle again.
Well,
I just rolled a natural 20, so hold your fucking horses, bud.
all right. Well, you rolled this natural 20. Fuck you, dude. I see the picture now.
Yeah.
Shit. So you look within yourself, and even though the floor is trembling and everyone around you is kind of like racking their brains around this, and Vexos is running back and forth and the world starts to go quiet as your brain starts to focus. And while your eyes are closed, you see the face of another Leonin. And this Leonin looks at you and doesn't say anything, but he still tells you the answer deep within your mind. And you see him, you recognize him, but as soon as you get this answer, his face flees from your mind, and you realize it's the bag of holding.
God damn.
All right.
Just have to read my character sheet.
I don't know what this is, but I have words I am going to say. I do not know if they will make sense, but I'm going to say them. And I look at the statue, and I say, "The bag of holding?"
Blue flames and electricity go around the statue's face and mouth. And there's a one hit. No, I'm just kidding. And as soon as it evaporates, a small silver bag made of metal with a little bit of electricity kind of floating around it sits in his mouth.
I will reach up and grab the bag.
Nothing happens. I mean, you pick it up, but it doesn't hurt you or anything.
Do I?
Axon, if you would like, I will
You
do an
one of
Arcana check for you.
Yes, please. Someone got magical sneakers that make them completely silent, and another person got the ability to shoot fire out of their fucking hand, but I get a fucking bag? Yes.
As I like
Extra magic on this, Noctifer.
as I look at it and like try to like figure out what kind of magic item it is, I got an 11.
All right. So the only thing you can tell from this is that this bag is one of the rare and elusive bags of holding that can hold, I think it's 500 pounds worth of equipment.
That sounds about right.
Yeah,
I know you can put a horse in there.
Yeah, you can pretty much put anything into it. And I'm assuming you kind of like open it up.
Yeah, I'll open it up to like make sure that that's what that is.
Yeah, so you open it up in this metal bag. The top of it seems like it's just like, I don't know, maybe a quarter-inch around. But then as you start opening it, it just keeps expanding and expanding. And you look inside, and it's almost into like another world. Like there's not another world, but there's an endless amount of space, is what it looks like inside of this bag.
A dimension.
And, exactly. And you see a tremendous amount of gold.
Damn. I'm gonna look at Axon. I'm like, well, there's a lot of gold in this. There is a lot of gold.
I will be taking that, and I'm going to attach it to my belt, and then I'm going to look at my hands and say, "And what the fuck did I see in that vision? Who was that Leonin? What the fuck is going on? Vexos,
Yeah.
we have to talk later."
Okay. I just continue running.
Silent.
You never stop. Yeah, you never stop.
Yeah, silently. You guys have no clue what I'm doing. Sneaky by.
I am, however, going to open, like, just slightly open the bag, reach in to see if what Noctifer said was true, pull out a handful of gold, say, "I can't eat this," and give it to Bruce.
For me, please.
Why, Bruce?
Thank you. I tell you what, I'll make you a trade. You give me the bag, and I give you nothing.
I'll give you something else. I give you pain, you give me your teeth.
You know, I don't like that trade as much.
I'm going to try to persuade you into sharing the gold with the whole party.
No.
I from the background just say, "Hey, Axon, I'll give you the right shoe."
You take it off and you're just hopping on one foot, like running back and forth on one foot.
Just
The way I see it is I have no use for material gold, except to buy chickens and food. However, the three of you strike me as the type of people that are driven by such material gold. And this gold may be able to help us in the future. I think it is safest on my hip.
That's fine. That's fair. I'm completely fine with that. I don't really care. I mean, my entire life has been driven by gold, but that's fine.
In hopes that I get to keep my teeth, I'm going to agree, but reluctantly.
Bruce, you know I love you. I didn't mean that.
Yeah,
I put my right shoe back on.
If you're not going to use the gold, though, like, what is the point in you holding on to it?
It's fine.
Because the amount of gold will not go down if it is on my hip.
It's not going to go down for a while anyways. We're in a cave.
It's fine. It's fine. He can hold on to it until we come upon something where we might need it. Then
like a shopkeeper, like a shopkeeper selling Gigastone knuckles.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna literally just check out and be like, he's paying for it and walk out. All right, so we grab all these items, super awesome, and then is this room just like that's all that was in it, just like kind of enclosed little secret area with the 3 statues and riddles?
Yeah, I mean, you guys can do an investigation check if you'd like, but they're like noticeable.
I kind of do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do an investigation check just to check. Ooh, that's 6.
Yeah, I rolled an 11.
Yeah, that's it.
Cool.
All right, sick. I'm gonna turn back around and go to the main pathway again. And I'm also, before I like step out onto it, is the ground still shaking?
The ground is still shaking while you guys are still in there. Yeah.
Is it shaking on the main path as well?
No.
I'm gonna turn back to the party and be like, "Hey, I don't know why, but the ground is not shaking out here, but it is in there. Maybe we should leave."
Yes, I don't want to stay here for
I'm inclined
whatever's
to
coming.
agree.
The ground shakes more.
Oh God! All right, yeah. I fucking just go out to the main path. I turn the way that we're headed before when we came up on this, and continue walking down.
Yeah, I'm going to follow for sure.
Yep, I will do the same.
All right. Well, I'm assuming Noctifer does the same.
I already said I was.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you guys exit the room, and as you guys are starting to walk out, you start to hear the room rumble a little bit more, and eventually, as you guys are making your way, you hear kind of a huge crashing noise. But as you guys were walking, you couldn't really see exactly what was happening back there. And as you guys are walking, Bruce, you hear behind you, "Thur! Thur!" And Samwise is slithering really fast up to you, and he's gonna be like, I was looking for some snakes. Shit. That's not what I meant to say.
Yes.
I was looking for some mice, and you left me back there.
I didn't even realize he had left, to be honest. You got to tell me things like this. Come on, Damwise. We've talked about this.
This is ridiculous. And Samwise is going to slither up onto your shoulder.
Has anyone seen Ricky?
No.
Where is the rodent?
Listen, it is. I just turned to the group and I'm like, listen, we have such a big rat that we just continue to lose. I am not keeping track of him ever.
He didn't do much for us, anyways. He's probably better off wherever he is.
Made me not have to walk.
He can
nice.
be with the. He can be with.
What?
Didn't we put
What?
the shrink ray on Ricky?
No, we didn't. Don't gaslight us into thinking that.
I'm just saying, if he
No.
shrunk and there was a big shrink ray on it,
We
crushed
would have
him.
taken it off before, because when we
We
used it on
took
the
it
golf,
off to
Ricky
shrink
wasn't there.
Bruce,
And then we shrunk.
and then we took it off to shrink Bruce.
Yeah, so
But I know
Ricky
that we
definitely
were
doesn't
kind of
have
keeping it
anymore.
on him. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good question to
Who
ask,
has
though.
it?
Who does have the shrink ray? Who
I
shrunk
used
Bruce?
it last.
Okay, so
Hey,
Vexos
someone
has
look
it.
at my ass. Is it attached to my belt buckle in the back? I can't tell.
It's actually in your asshole. You are using it as a butt plug.
Oh, that's crazy.
Time to check.
Yeah, I turn and pull up my cape, and there it is, right on my back belt buckle.
Roll
This is
a
all
d20. Roll a d20.
Roll a
to see
D20.
if you guys remember to grab the shrink ray off of Ricky before he shrunk down.
16.
Yeah. You guys, you turn around, you realize you've had the shrink ray just on your back the entire time, just attached to a belt loop that you just totally forgot about.
I think we have a better place for that now.
It's true.
Hand me the shrink ray. And I open up the bag and I put the shrink ray in the bag.
And it fits. No problem. You
Oh,
open it up,
rare.
you put it in, close it up, and the bag is still a pretty small bag. Just
Well, all
attached
this
to
is
it.
going on, I'm going to look at Damwise, and I'm going to be like, be honest with me. Did you eat Ricky?
Third, don't tell them. He was really good.
I'm going to turn to the group and just, hey, guys, Damwise ate the rat.
Good for him. He needed a snack.
I'm gonna say, hell yeah.
Hey, Thamwise, how fast do you digest?
He doesn't speak snake.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know this was snake talk. Okay.
Yeah.
Bruce, how quickly does your snake pet digest food?
Fast enough, all right? We're not playing this game.
I will take you at your word. I was about to milk that fucking snake like a tube of toothpaste.
As there's a huge lump in his
Yeah, I was
stomach.
about to say. Snakes
Yeah.
take a few days to digest.
Yeah. Okay, let's Charlie Mike, lads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to do?
We were already walking away. Vexos
Yeah,
was leading us.
Let's keep
Yeah.
heading on this path. Let's
Just
actually
keep it in.
get to the city.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I want to do another map check and see if there's any other kind of interesting things, or also how long and far until we are at least like towards the like the back end of this cave.
So you look at this map and give me another check. A map.
Nature.
Yeah,
Map check.
nature or
16 plus 1.
or survival. But yeah,
I just did nature. It's fine.
okay.
Oh,
So
survival's
17.
plus 2. Yeah, 17.
Okay, yeah, no problem. So you look at the map, and especially since you were able to tell where you guys were kind of already at now that you just left that room, you have a pretty good understanding how the map works.
It's my
And
job.
yeah, that is your job. And you notice that there's a pathway coming up that leads to above ground. And above that area, you see these lines, some type of above ground pathway that seems to be a straight shot towards the bottom of the mountain.
Okay. I'm just gonna look at the map, but I'm not really gonna tell them until we just kind of walk up on it. And yeah, so I lead them to where those little tunnels are, and then I tell them like, hey, it looks like there's a ladder that leads to the top, a top side, and then we can go straight down the side of the mountain. You guys want to do that or continue taking the cave?
Let's try the
I
ladder.
think it'll be quicker if we go top side. All right. I'm gonna climb up that ladder real quick and then just kind of peek my head up and out.
So
Roll initiative.
what? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you climb up the ladder, you take a quick peek up, and at first the sunlight blinds you for a moment since you guys have been down in the tunnels for a while. And slowly you start listening. You can see birds chirp, or you could hear, not see, what the fuck? You could hear birds chirping.
Whoa.
And you can, yeah.
They're chirping really loudly.
I'm hearing all the colors. What I didn't tell you is those shoes give you magic mushroom kind of stuff going on. So you peek your head up and you start hearing birds chirping in the sunlight, and it feels kind of warm, and you see trees all around, and you look up and you see kind of like those fire towers in the middle of like forests and stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, so like those lookout towers. So you see one of those, and it's enormous. It's the size of almost like the Empire State Building, kind of tall. And attached to it, you see like 7 giant cables that are going from the top of that, and the cables are seemingly to go down towards the mountain. You see the cables going down that direction.
All right. I'm going to just climb up and out, and then I'm going to tell everyone below, like, hey, come on.
I'll follow him up.
I will expeditiously climb this ladder.
I'm gonna slowly climb the ladder.
And then as soon as everyone gets topside, I'm obviously going to point out the cable tower, and then I am going to tell them it looks like they have cable cars in this side of the land. So I'm going to just walk in the direction of the cable car.
Yeah.
All right.
And then
oh, you saying something?
Oh no.
Okay. Because that's where we're going to end today's session.
Oh, man.
What will happen next? What's at the cable cars? The world may never know.
Who the fuck was that lion?
Until next week, and then.
Till next time.
All right.
Dragon Ball Z.
Deuces.
Later.
Bye.
Cheers.